Hello everybody, welcome back to another reading. Now, a couple of days ago, I did a reading on the immediate future of Joe Biden, and I thought we might as well also do one on the immediate future for Mr. Trump to see what is in store for him. Now, of course, before we get started, a few notes. I'm an amateur reader, so if there's anything in the reading that you would have interpreted differently, let me know. I tend to read the cards as I see them, which is intuitively, and I also appreciate some feedback. We're going to be using the Magical Forest Tarot deck, which is a deck with a whole bunch of cute little creatures. They can look a little creepy, but in general, they're very cute. And if I want anything clarified, we're going to use the Tarot Mucha deck, which is this one right here with the much more elaborate pictures on them. But first, I'm going to start with this one. I'm just going to shuffle. We'll see what cards fall out. I'm going to put all the cards down first, and then we'll talk about what it looks like. So without further ado, let's get started. Okie dokie. Alright, we got quite a story here. Let's take a look what we have here. The moon. I'll take the cards and show you them because they're very pretty. And sometimes there's like a glare and you won't be able to see it very well. This is the moon, which is usually about hidden things and not necessarily coming to light. We have here, of course, the Queen of Swords. Could be a person or it could just generally mean lies and manipulation. We have this star here. Alright. Right future, Two of Swords, of Two Minds, perhaps unwilling to choose between one of the two. Over here we have the King of Wands. Alright, so that's a lot of action happening. Somebody really knows what he wants. I'm guessing this is the Trump card himself sitting on his throne. We also have here the Wheel of Fortune. This is the wheel, right? Yeah, not the world. Okay, so could be anything, could be anybody's game. We do see here reversed Six of Wands, which is not quite being hailed as the hero as far as I can see here. We also see some careful money management with the Four of Pentacles right there. Page of Swords, hasty words, hasty actions perhaps as well, perhaps not really saying, well, it's a bit of a youthful energy almost. And Four of Wands in reverse is a lack of harmony, but he's not going to go and retreat because it's Hermit in reverse. And the last card we have here is the Six of Pentacles, which is like charitable action. So if I see this real quick, this looks like, because in the previous reading I did on the election results, I said myself like it looked like Biden was going to win. Somebody else said that it looked more like Trump was going to win. And what I've seen as well in just everyday life, it also kind of looks like we're heading for a Trump victory. I don't know, that's just my opinion. But anyway, so if that were the case, then what I'm seeing here, which I saw before as well, but it just kind of confirms what I think, is there's of course hidden things in behind the scenes that are happening. There's always lies going to be told because we're dealing with politicians. But here's the victory of the King of Wands right there. Now there's the Two of Swords here, so there's like, maybe this is also representing people that don't really want to make a choice. Maybe this isn't the victory, at least the reason for the victory. Like the reason why he's winning is because a lot of people can't really make up their minds or don't really want to make up their minds, and they're like, I gotta choose one or the other, the lesser of the two evils, as we've seen in previous elections as well. Like, you don't really want to vote for any third parties because that might be a vote wasted. Therefore, we'll choose the lesser of the two evils according to whoever's voting in the booth at that time. Okay, so then we have the election right here, And this is him being very happy and basically getting ready to do all sorts of things. The wheel as well shows that, and this I think is the crowd's reaction. People in general are not going to be very happy with that. It's going to be a repeat, I think, of 2016. Same sentiments, people being very upset, and they were already upset, of course, about other events that are currently happening. Not going to get much better in that regard. We're going to see some tight money management, or at least that's what they're saying, because it's right next to this page of swords here. I think this is representative of a speech given, like we're going to do this, we're going to do that, you're going to see lots of great positive financial changes, we're going to work on the economy, etc. That's what that is saying. But meanwhile, home is not exactly what heart is right now, because the harmony is currently lost. It doesn't have to be a permanent thing. I think a lot of people are going to have to go inside of themselves as well in that regard, but this is about Trump himself, so I think, like I said earlier, this is not him hiding, but I think he's trying to be more charitable as well. Like, he's trying to show that he is a great charitable person to get more people on his side. That's what this is. He's not hiding from anything, and he's trying to make himself look better by giving to all sorts of charities, perhaps, or, I don't know, like signing bills into action that'll make it better for certain people with lesser financial situations. That's kind of what this is all about. Let's see, we have here the wheel, which is usually like an opportunity thing. I think we want to see more about that. I would also like to see more about these two, the moon and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, Queen of Swords in reverse, I said earlier, is also manipulation right next to the moon. I only think that is strengthened because the moon is all about hidden things, secrets, etc. So I want to clarify these two, what exactly is being hidden. For that, we're going to grab the Charamucha deck. See what we can get from there. So what is being hidden and misrepresented? Okay, so the first one that came out here is the wheel again. So we have two wheels, double wheels over here. So that's more like certain options that are not being shown or being kept from us. We do also have the Hermit here, like some type of rumination. Hermit came in here twice as well. I'm gonna put that one over here on top of these guys, because once it's upright, once it's reversed. Doesn't tell me too much about this just yet. Maybe certain options that they know about are being hidden, and that's what this is all about, what it's trying to say. Like there's certain options that you're not aware of, or that they don't want you to be aware of, and that is why the wheel is showing up. Let's see if we can get anything more specific, because Hermit's all about self-reflection, turning inward, and I don't know if that's happening much. I think maybe if I look at it this way, they're keeping certain options hidden so that you won't get time for self-reflection and think about things clearly. That might be it. Like, there are certain things, certain media spin, I guess you'll have to say, that make it so that you don't think about one thing, but you do think about the other, and that might have you heading in the direction that they want you to go in. That's kind of what that is. So I think that might be it. They don't want you to choose, so that you end up in this double bind over here. That's what it is. Let's take a look what else we can get though. About the moon and reverse Queen of Swords. There's one right. Nope, there's two of them. This is, alright, so this is the Three of Pentacles reversed, which is usually work related. Certain things in the business spheres being hidden, quite possibly. And we have here the Star again. Okay, the Star, I just covered the Star with the Three of Pentacles. Let's reverse these two then. Okay. So there are certain business deals being made behind the scenes, and that is going to lead to the victory again. The Star, they're getting a lot of double cards here. We got the Star double, we got the Hermit double, and we got the Wheel of Fortune double. That's a lot of double cards. Okay, let's see, what else do we want? We wanted to take a look at the Wheel. Already had that. This I think is fairly self-explanatory, but we have here the Page of Swords and the reversed Four of Wands. Let's see if we can get anything about that. Like, what exactly is that all about? Oh. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So more financial initiatives being taken. I think that's what this is all about. Yeah, this kind of also matches the Four of Pentacles that I already had here. Money management. They've got new ideas. They've got like certain things that they're working on or claim to be working on. And that's what this is all about. Talking about all these new initiatives that they're going to sign into action. And then of course we have here the Four of Wands reversed. Like, what is the result of that? This already looks like a result, but can we get something more specific about that? This is the Lovers reversed. Okay. So aside from there being less harmony, I'm thinking that people are going to fall out of love as well. Not literally love, but more like people who may have voted for him in the past and are going to go, oh my God, I don't know why I voted for him. Perhaps the second time, I don't know. But they're not going to be happy about that. So he's going to lose support with that. And of course, you know, we've seen him for a couple of years. He's not going to sit by the wayside. That's what this reversed hermit is about. But I do wonder about the charity. What's that going to be? What's happening with the Six of Pentacles? Oops. All right, trying to create some harmony here. We got the Ten of Cups. So he's trying to be, I don't know, trying to make some more positivity happen with that. Don't know how. Maybe we'll get something about that. Basically trying to win over the hearts and minds. I think that's also a reaction to the reversed Lovers. Through being charitable and not hiding. Trying to get people won over to their side. I see I have some cards that have flipped over that I didn't notice. What do we got here? This is the Devil, also reverse. And we've got here the Page of Wands. Alright, so these two. Well, actually, that kind of fits quite nicely because manipulation, of course, but this is internal manipulation. I read that as internal, like there are certain things that have been set in people's minds, set in motion, perhaps also via the media, because that's where most of the information for most people come from, and they're not going to be very positive about that. They're kind of trapped in that as well, like they've been fooled, I think, perhaps also fooling themselves a bit, because the thing with the Devil card is it looks like the Devil has these people in their grasp, but actually they could walk away, they could take the chains off if they wanted to. And this also means in reverse that they keep or hold on to certain ideas that are negative towards them and about other people, about the world, etc., but they're kind of fond of it and therefore they're not going to let it go. Which it might also be a reference to the fact that certain people hate Trump just because he's Trump and not necessarily because of what he's doing. And of course we have here the Page of Wands in reverse. I think what this is, like over here, we got him trying to win people back. That's what this here is, right? He's not taking a break, he's not stepping back, he's trying to win people over, to smooth things over so that we get more happiness and more stability. And then we got people who have this internal conflict over here, and that leads to, I think, the people themselves taking head over heels actions, which may not have been the best choices for them. So I think this is actually the people doing that. This is not really Trump, but if this is in his future, like these are his actions over here, and this is the result that it's going to garner. I think people are just going to be upset and are going to start doing things that they may later regret, or in any case is not going to be in Trump's favor, which he's not going to be very happy about. Okay, so far, wouldn't say unexpected. A little bit of drama here, but okay, let's see if we can get anything in general about Trump himself. Like, how's he going to be doing personally? Anything about that? How's his health going to be? Just a couple of cards, and then I think we can wrap it up. Okay, so the first card that came out is the Chariot reversed. That means less action, kind of taking the steam out of things. Also, we have here the Ten of Swords, but it's reversed, so it's like an internal feeling of defeat, I think. But the Ten of Swords is also Darkest Before the Dawn, so this is only going to be a temporary setback, but he is definitely going to be feeling pretty bummed out for some time. So that also kind of matches with the reverse Chariot, like the steam is coming off the train and he's going to feel pretty put down. Do we have anything else? We do. We have here, this is the King of Pentacles, I think it is. Okay, so at least there's going to be financial opportunity, and I think he, as a former CEO, whether you agree with the decisions he's made or not, I think this is what I meant, like he's going to get back on his feet eventually and just go about his business being Trump and doing whatever it is that he does best, I guess. Being Trump, I suppose. So I guess at least financially he's not going to be in such a huge hole, or at least he's going to be seeing some financial opportunities that he's going to take advantage of and then pull himself out of that Ten of Swords hole. And perhaps then the Chariot will be reversed to go full steam ahead again. I don't know, but we'll see about that. So that is what I got for you about Trump's immediate future. Hope you found that interesting. Make sure to leave comments and a like if you would, because that really helps the channel being suggested to other people who might like to watch these videos, and I'd like to grow this channel because that's the main goal. Either way, hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye bye for now.